Lisa, put her to the test. Lean in with Lisa, so get it off your chest. It's more than just a trend, cause everyone's her friend. So lean in with Lisa, spend your time with Lisa. Lisa's got something to say, so reach out to Lisa every day.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my podcast. I am so excited to have this beautiful, talented, incredible woman on my show. She is the star of Tina the Musical, and you can see her currently in Murder Mystery 2 with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. Welcome, Zurin Villanueva.
So reach out to Lisa every day.
Well. Look who we have here. This gorgeous woman who is the star of Tina the Musical. Hi, Zurin.
Hi, Lisa.
How are you?
I'm good.
I found my Tina dress. It took me about 2 days to find it. It
Where?
does. I'm wearing my Tina dress. Do you see?
Wearing it? I just see the top.
I can't show you the rest because I wore this about 40 years ago. But and
You still fit it. You look great.
I'm
Don't worry.
even wearing my fishnet. What do you think?
Ooh, it's sexy.
It's sexy?
Very,
Sexy?
very.
Oh, my ring light just fell. That's how sexy it is. Okay, hold on. Gotta fix
My ring light always falls.
We're fixing the ring light. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. So I was searching high and low because the last time I went to see you, and actually the first time I saw you in the show, everyone was all dressed up. They were all dressed in like bling.
They do dress up.
They were
It's
totally.
really lovely.
Is that lovely? Yeah.
I love to watch it. Like I was actually walking by the theater when Naomi was on, and I saw everyone come out, and everyone's wearing glitter this and glitter that, and I'm like, yes, they're celebrating. We're not just out here; we are celebrating the Queen of Rock and Roll. You know?
Oh, well, yeah, and what better place to do that? And so I said, you know what? I'm having this girl on my podcast. I got to get my Tina dress out, and maybe I'll wear it to the show tonight. I don't know. Maybe if my daughters let me. But I have my Tina merch.
Very good, very good.
Anyway, you are a triple threat.
Thank you.
Have people told you that?
Yes.
It's not the first time you're hearing it.
I mean, I better be. We're doing musical theater, baby. You got to be a triple threat.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a triple
How
threat.
you get all the roles, all of the roles.
You get all the roles with it being a triple threat. I was a double threat. I was a singer who moved well. But every time, when I would get on stage and I'd auditioned for all these Broadway shows, I would be going to the right and everyone would be going to the left. But you do it all. You do it all. I mean, first of all, tell me what it was like the day you found out that you were going to play Tina Turner.
Oh, it was a crazy day. Let me tell you. I have been auditioning like crazy for about 30 days.
Nonstop.
I had just finished shooting Murder Mystery 2 in the end of March. I came back to New York. It's April, and it was insane. It was like 5 auditions a week, 6 auditions a week. Like I was doing 2 a day at some point. I was like, okay. I was like, wow, everyone's doing their projects. Let's go. So I was very much like auditioning. So I was really just in that mode of like,
getting into the role.
Learn to work, put it up. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And I had sent them a video while I was in Paris filming, actually, because they had asked for video submissions at first. So I sent them that video submission, not in my regular studio. So I had to get quite creative on where I could.
What did you do to get creative? Tell me, what did you do? Like, how did you get creative?
I was in this fancy hotel in Paris, and I
shooting
was
the movie, shooting the movie, right?
Yeah, shooting the movie, and I was like, I'm not gonna sing that loud in here,
I don't want to wake
like
anybody up. Right.
like really loud, you know, and everything's covered with carpet, so the acoustics wouldn't be good anyway.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I actually Googled and found one of these like small music recording studios that you can rent by the hour, like bands go in there and
Yeah.
practice.
Oh, cool.
So I got my driver to take me there. I paid the guy like, 20 euro to go up in there for the hour. I think I was in there for more like 3 hours. It was cold. It was so cold in there.
So you had
It
to do
was so
this is a self tape you were doing? You were doing a
yeah,
self. So what were you wear? Did you dress up as Tina? Did you have all the like garb
I
on and everything?
did, but I like to dress. I like to hint, but I don't like to be right on the nose. So I'm not going to wear anything
Yes.
glitter. I
Smart.
wore.
Smart.
Also, I didn't have all my clothes. I'm in Paris. You know what I
Right.
mean? I have the clothes I brought with me. That's all I got.
Honey, you can go shopping in Paris.
Ain't nobody
No,
doing
no,
all
no.
that.
Okay, okay,
I'm
okay.
focusing on the work.
The work, it's
Also,
all about the work. See, me,
also, I'm not
I would be at friggin' Chanel and Louis Vuitton, and I wouldn't get
no.
the part. You
Also, I'm
you did it right.
superstitious. I don't believe in buying anything for any audition. I swear, the second you buy something for an audition, I feel like it cancels it out.
You're working too hard. It's too you work you it's too much work.
Yeah, and
You
I was
should
like, so I refuse. I do bare minimum. So I was like, well, I have my leather skirt. I
perfect.
put my leather skirt on.
Okay.
I have this lovely chartreuse blouse,
Gorgeous.
nice color. You know, with auditions, we like to
Pop,
pop the color.
pop the color. Yep.
Hint in that direction, show the legs, and be done. You know what I mean?
And your legs, oh my God.
They're very
Guys,
long.
I just want to tell my audience, this woman
Very
has
long.
legs for days, all right? Like for days. Gorgeous. Okay.
Courtesy of my mama. um.
Your mama has good legs?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
like you?
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
you
Yeah,
got it
yeah.
from your mama.
Oh yeah. 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 I'm
What
a
did your
little taller than her, but just very legs. We're
what did
leg
your
family.
mama do? What'd your mama say when you told her you got the role?
I actually, I don't even remember. I when
She
I
must have
tell you,
screamed. I mean, I would scream if my
she
kid
didn't
told
scream. I think she was as shocked as I was. Like when I found out, like several weeks after we auditioned, I had actually thrown it away. Then I get an email, "You're still in the mix," and I was like, "Am I?" Because I moved on.
really? Oh my
Yeah, and
God.
I was like, "I'm still in the mix." I'm like, "Am I?" Okay, good for them. I was like, "I'm not getting this. Whatever." So I was just in my life, and then I get this voicemail is waiting for me when I come out the train in New York, and I'm like, oh, my agents, Broadway is calling, making a joke because anytime you 212 calls, you're like, Broadway is
Right, oh,
calling.
Broadway. Yes, of course.
Yes, it's Broadway.
Darling,
Oh, let me
darling.
listen to
Yes.
the message. Broadway.
Oh, yeah.
And I listen to the message, and I'm like, come again? Wait, what? What? Wait,
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 like,
wait.
did I hear that
Wait.
right? Like, really? Wait,
Like for real?
can you say that
And so I'm
again?
like, I walked home. I literally sat on my couch, and I usually always call my mom and my dad first when I book anything.
Of course.
I couldn't call them. I sat on the couch and I stared at the wall for 45 minutes,
You just
just
sat there
trying,
in shock, like,
like,
trying to absorb, like, take it all
just
in.
trying to make sure I wasn't dreaming, that this wasn't. It was a very out of body experience. I've never reacted that way when I book something. Usually, I'm like, ah! I was just like.
Right. I mean, first of all, listen, you were in another show before. You were in Clueless with with Dove Cameron, right?
Yes.
You were in the show.
Yeah.
So you had done, but this is different. This is different. I mean, you
No,
had a
this
great,
is different.
yeah.
I have a pretty lovely resume. The Lion King, Clueless the musical off
You
Broadway.
were not, you
Mean
were
Girls.
Nala in The Lion King, right? Nala? You
I
played
was
Nala?
Nala and Shenzi. I was actually a cover,
Okay.
um, soprano singer, and I was original Broadway cast of Mean Girls. I was in
Oh.
the original Broadway cast of Shuffle Along with Audrey McDonald and the Book of Mormon on tour. So I've had a good amount of Broadway credits,
Mhm.
and I think you kind of get used to it. You kind of get used to the kind of roles you get, and these are the roles that I get, and that's fine, and
Right.
I'm great, and I
Yeah.
love Broadway,
I'm
and we're good.
right. I'm lucky to be doing this.
And Tina is in another category of any show, of
No
any,
kidding.
forget just being a principal. Like, it's different from any other principal role I know. You know what I mean?
It's not that
It
yeah.
is arguably
It's
the most difficult role in the musical theater canon. And because I'm looking for one that
yeah,
tops 2 hours and 45 minutes,
nobody.
21 songs, and you are on the stage for 2 hours and 40 minutes out of that 245. Tell me where they're doing this.
No one does
What
it.
other show is doing this?
Nobody. And when I watched you, when
What
I was
happened?
sitting there watching you, I looked over at I said to my husband, how is she going to do another show tonight?
Oh, no, no,
And
no. We don't do two shows in
you
a day.
cannot do two shows in one day. But all right, let alone, so you and Naomi share the role.
Yes, Naomi,
Okay.
yes.
So do you ever like look to see who has higher ticket sale? No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
That was
no.
no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So wait, I
No,
want
I don't know. But even like, I think it's extremely important that because competition and comparisons is going to happen in this business
of
regardless.
course,
And when
always,
you're in
yeah.
that situation where you're sharing a principal role, so it's even
Mhm.
going to be more of that, even amongst, the cast and the crew and even amongst the people you work with.
Right.
And I made a decision early on that that's their business. They want to compare or contrast or whatever they want to do. Live your life. I
You know
don't need
what?
to know that.
You don't
So
need to
for
know about
me,
it.
I compete against myself from yesterday. I look at my show. What do I want to fix? What do I want to be better? And that's it.
And
I've
that's
learned so much from watching Naomi's show, but I think it's very important for each of us to
make
have
it
our
your
own
own.
show and our own trajectory.
And then when I saw you and was watching you, you kind of reminded me of when I saw Cheryl Lee Ralph in Dreamgirls in 1984. I
Oh,
went, honey,
I,
she played
oh,
Diana Ross.
yes, she did.
You weren't even born. You weren't even a
Dean
thought.
Jones. Dean Jones, though.
Okay. I have seen every show on Broadway. I have not, I have not said, I'm telling you right now, in all the years that I've been going to shows, I have not seen anyone since Cheryl Lee Ralph who I said was going to be a huge star, except when I saw you that night. When I saw you that night, I said, okay, this girl, I can't wait to see where she goes. And I mean it. I mean it. I should be the president of your fan club. I mean, I don't know. We got to start a fan. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Thank you.
I see you doing
Thank you.
I see you winning a Tony. I see you winning an Emmy. I see you winning an Oscar. I see you taking it. You are, honey, you have a future like
Thank
there's
you.
no tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Because you got
You
it
know,
all. You got it all.
what we always do, we're going to throw it up, throw up the work,
You're
have
you're a
the offering.
Brooklyn girl. You and we're from Brooklyn.
Yeah,
We
what part are you from?
I'm from Flatbush.
You're from Flatbush?
I'm from
Yeah.
Flatbush. Where are you from?
I'm from Clinton Hill, Fort Greene.
Oh my God. I
Yeah,
probably
my mom grew up in Fort Greene, like Fort Greene Projects, and then like
I probably knew your mom.
probably she's a career court reporter. She's retired now, of course, but she was a court reporter for the Supreme Court in Brooklyn for 30 years.
Oh, well, I hope I never met her because I don't think I ever went to court except for my divorce. No, we won't talk
Oh,
about
she
that.
did all the courts. She
Oh,
did civil, she did family, she did criminal, she did.
did she so you get your strength from your mama. You get your strength from her.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes,
Oh
I do.
my, because I could tell you're strong inside and out.
She said that. She was like, we're growing strong women in here. Pick that.
Strong women.
Pick
Now,
that.
when I remember when we met and I said, right now, this like I felt we clicked. Two girls from Brooklyn. I mean, being from Brooklyn, that's like, aren't you glad you're from Brooklyn?
Oh, I'm extremely glad I'm
Me
from Brooklyn.
too.
Brooklyn is a very special place.
Special, very special.
Very, very special place. And very few people understand its power, its specialness.
Gives us
But
that
everyone
street
from
smart,
Brooklyn
right?
does. Huh?
It gives us that street smarts.
It gives us that street smarts, but also we're in a neighborhood. We have trees in our parks and our events and our families.
But it's real.
So we're in New York, but we still have our families, you know. Um,
Absolutely. The
and
family,
there's
yes.
these, I swear, like I didn't really truly appreciate Brooklyn the way I have until I actually moved to Manhattan. My dad's side is from Harlem. So I was staying with his
Ah,
family. So I stayed in Harlem for a while.
which is
And then I would
amazing.
go home. Yeah, which is great. I mean, it's fine. It's great for me, but it's not Brooklyn because that's when I realized
No.
the difference for real. Because I would get on the train, go see my mom. I would come out of the train at the A train in Utica Avenue,
The
and
A
the
train,
air was
Utica Avenue, Utica Avenue. Oh
yes,
my
I
God,
did. I said A train Utica Avenue.
I
The
remember.
air is different. The whole vibe
Totally. Yes,
is
I agree.
different
I
than
agree.
when you get in Brooklyn, and I did not know that until I moved to Harlem. I was like, I want to go back home.
I want to go back to Brooklyn.
I want to go
I
back
want to go
home.
back to There's nothing
I
like it.
belong in Brooklyn.
I know, and it's genuine and it's real and it's family oriented and it's like the work ethic is so,
Yeah.
it's just, people like I'm in LA now 35 years and people don't understand how special it is to be born in a place like Brooklyn except if you were born there, and it's just the great. Do you ever get back? Do you go back to visit?
Oh, I go
Oh,
back all the
good.
time. I
Good, good,
mean,
good.
we have been on tour, but like when we have layoffs and like I've had a few breaks, Christmas or whatever, I go back.
We're
Yeah,
going
but
back this Christmas. I think we're gonna go back this Christmas.
yeah,
I wanna see the tree.
exactly.
I wanna go back and see some friends. I wanna
Yeah.
ask you, but I do wanna ask you something here. When you were saying the role is physically it really is physically exhausting, and you go the extra mile. I'm not gonna tell people why you go the extra mile. I don't wanna give any spoilers away.
They all over the internet at this point.
Oh, they are? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, well, okay. But if anyone, first of all, you're going to be at the Pantages Theater through July 9th, right?
Yeah, this Sunday.
And then where are you going after? Where are you going after that?
We're going to Costa Mesa. We're
Okay,
going to Costa Mesa.
so you're going to
Um,
Costa Mesa to the sea. Okay, okay. So we're going to put all the info on, you know, on the
yes, please do. The name of that theater has a
on the
very
west.
long name that I can't remember.
We're going to get all the info on there. So, but okay, I saw Murder Mystery 1, but I have not seen Murder Mystery 2, but I do know you're in it.
Mhm.
I will see it. We're gonna watch it this
Keep
weekend.
going.
We're watching it this
Let's
weekend,
see
but I
it.
saw the trailer and
See it.
I saw you in the trailer.
Yes, I did
You were in
make
the
the
trailer.
trailer.
You made the trailer. Isn't that
I'm
great?
playing Jodie Smith's assistant. Um, Jodie Turner Smith is playing the Countess, and I'm playing her assistant, her disciple that's trying very, very hard to be just like her.
So how was
It's both to be fabulous, 2 doses of gorgeous dark chocolate fun, and I love it. And I love it.
you
Really
look
beautiful.
when I was watching the trailer, I was kind of like I had to put it on freeze because I went, wait a minute, that's Zurin. Oh my God. That's she made the trailer. To make the trailer is so cool, isn't it?
Wait, when did you see that? You saw it after you saw me.
I saw the trailer like literally like I watched it like yesterday.
Yep, yep, that's me.
And
That's
so
me.
I said, "Oh my god, oh my god, she made the trailer. I'm so happy for you that you made the trailer." But the
Thank
thing
you.
with this movie is it debuted number 1 in England, and no, it was the number 1 spot on the English films list with 64 million views, which it was the second biggest opening weekend for a comedy.
Yeah,
I mean, it's on the
that is
top 10 list
the
in
entire. They're gonna have to do a third one because it's doing so well. They have to.
so
Just have
it's they're gonna do a third one. They have to. I mean, and Jennifer and
to. Come on now. And then it's a beautiful excuse to find another place to go to because in the first one, they go on location, and then the second one we're in Paris and Hawaii, and I'm like
right.
the third one.
Well,
I
no,
think the third one has
Tahiti,
to be
Ta
Africa.
Africa, is it Kenya? Kenya. Wouldn't that be great?
Kenya or also John Kani, who plays the colonel, he is from South Africa. So
Ooh, I've always wanted to go. Maybe
That's so easy.
all
Just
right.
going down to South Africa then.
Well, if you go to South Africa, I'm gonna I'm gonna visit you on the set.
Okay.
Okay, so how was it working with Adam and Jennifer?
It was great. They have such a lovely, easy relationship. The set is such a positive atmosphere.
They're
They
best
were very
friends.
encouraging. They let us try things. They were like, "Oh yeah, go further with it." "Oh yeah, yeah." They're like, whatever it was, they got it. They had it in the canon. It was really, really nice to be given that artistic license. And then Adam is a ball. Playing music in between scenes, in between scene setups, and everyone is just, you can tell everyone's relaxed, and when everyone's relaxed, they're able to do their best work. So it's
Adam
pretty cool.
is yeah, he's a real family guy. He's a real family man. I don't know. I know he brings his kids to the set all the time and he's very into his family and he's
Yeah.
also extremely so professional, I hear, to work with.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. He
So
really
did
is.
you and Jennifer like get to hang out off the set, kind of have
No,
fun?
no.
No. She
I
goes
am a
right back to her
newcomer.
trailer, right? She runs right back to her trailer?
I am brand new. I am a fetus compared to her. You know what I
No,
mean? In this
no, you're
business.
not. No, you're not. Because you know what?
No, like in this business, in terms of how it is. So like, but yes, she was like, I definitely made sure I told her that we actually went to the same high school,
Oh, you
and
went to the
had,
High School of Performing Arts.
yes, I did.
Oh,
I graduated
yes.
in drama.
Oh, so you did go to the okay.
We
So what you
actually had a similar teacher in
yeah,
common, so I had to tell her what he was saying to saying about her to us, and how we fought him, and we were like, "Excuse me."
you caught him?
No, no, like us as the class.
Right.
Like he was talking about Jennifer Aniston. Her star is huge at this point as
Oh,
well.
oh, oh, right, right, right. He was talking and
And he was
you
talking
told her.
about her, and we're like, "Don't you say anything weird about Jennifer Aniston, because we are all Jennifer Aniston fans."
Of course. What did you think of Friends? Did you love Friends? Was that one of your favorites?
Yeah, I was watching it way before I should have been watching it. It was like way too old for me, and I was watching it anyway.
Yes. Oh, I have a 15-year-old daughter, and she watches shows that a little bit too early. Like Grey's Anatomy is her. She started watching Grey's Anatomy when she was like, I think 12, and I didn't see it. And then all of a sudden, I'm watching it.
Okay,
I'm going, okay. But guess what? She wants to be a surgeon.
that's great.
She just got back from doing a medical program at UCLA for a week. Oh, you're going to meet her. You're going to meet her tonight.
Yes, that's great. That's great. My dad wanted me
And
to be a doctor, and I said, "Dad, you're going to have to settle for me playing one on TV."
you'll play a surgeon. I could totally see you. Oh my God.
Then my dad will be
Of
happy.
course. Of course. But it's but you were all wait a minute, you were in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
Yes, indeed. That's how I got my SAG card finally.
Oh, that's how you got your SAG card. So you worked with Rachel? Did you do any scenes with Rachel or Alex?
Yes, most of my scenes were with Rachel. My scenes
And
were all
what
with.
season were you in?
I was in 3 seasons. That's the first one. The first one, oh God. Is it the first one, the third one, and the fourth?
Okay.
I think.
Because I
Or
didn't
is it
get
the
or
fifth and the fourth and the third? Child.
so they
It's
kept
definitely
bringing
the first one. It's definitely the last one. And then there's one in the middle.
you back?
Yes, yes. I was in the City Spoon Diner. I played Lil, a waitress.
Because I saw the first season when it first came out, and it was my favorite show. And I got a little bit through the second season, but then I started watching other shows. You get caught up in all these other shows. But now I'm going to go back and finish it so I can see you in it.
Back and finish.
Yeah, I'm going to finish it. Um, what would you tell people, young girls who want to perform? What advice would you give them?
Oh, I would say that keeping the joy of what you're doing is the name of the game.
You already you always I could see you love what you're so passionate and you bring
Yeah,
joy.
but it's love, and
Your
love
show.
is like anything else. You have to choose. You have to choose to love, and there will be times where you'll be upset and you'll be discouraged, um, and that you might not want to choose it today. And but that's how love goes. It's like, okay, sometimes it hurts. Are we still going to choose it? As long as you keep the piece of the art that you love and you keep it for yourself and you keep it inside of you, you will be able to keep lasting and keep going and have your moments, cry, quit for a day, and then get back up and get started again.
That is the most amazing advice you can give someone, and it's from your heart, and it's so because you do bring joy to everybody when the minute you open up your mouth and you bring joy, and you could see you are joyful up there, which is so cool.
Thank you so much.
So we do this thing on my show called curveballs, and we're going to do it now.
I grew up outside of Philadelphia in the city of Villanova, which is
Thanks.
really the same meaning,
Yeah.
same different language. So anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Adam. I'm the writer, and I have some curveball questions for you. That's what Lisa was trying to say.
Okay, great.
So here we go. I've found multiple meanings of the name Zurin: joyful, expert, explorer. What foreign country would you like to explore one day?
Well, actually, my name is Zuri, and it means beautiful in Swahili. So we're going to fix that right now because Google is doing misinformation somewhere. I don't know. But it is from
Oh,
the Swahili word Zuri that means beautiful.
Okay.
and she is
But
There you
I would
go.
like to explore so many places: Egypt, um, Tanzania, South Africa, Dubai, ooh, Tokyo. I've not been to Tokyo yet.
oh,
Yeah.
I want to
All
go
Those
right.
there
are
too.
those are Thailand. Those are the high ones. Those are the high
Great. No, good. You were recently seen in the next Netflix feature, Murder Mystery 2, with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. If you could get away with killing anyone, I'm just kidding. That's not the question. Which, but
ones. I thought it was. I
which,
thought
You're
it
which of which
fired,
of
Adam. No, I'm kidding.
which of the six friends do you relate to on the series Friends? Did
Ah, Monica.
Monica, who's very type A?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe it because you got to work hard to do what you do. So, makes
Oh,
sense.
oh
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Tina Turner reached an early career high with her cover of Proud Mary. Then, after a lull, she had one of the greatest comebacks in music history with What's Love Got to Do with It. From rolling on the river to rising like the ashes from a phoenix, what is your favorite River Phoenix movie?
Oh crap.
Yeah, Curveball.
Ooh, that's a
That's why
Curveball. You
we
didn't see
call
it.
them curveballs.
Now, Tina Turner's.
Why don't you give her
I
a
only
choice?
know
Give her
I'll
a
make it
choice of
easier. I'll make it
movies
easier
because I
because
don't know.
I only
Tina
know
Turner's.
Joaquin. I don't know River like that.
Really? Okay. Tina Turner's limo driver was Joaquin. Do you know any Joaquin
What?
Phoenix movies? Did you
Yeah.
like him in Joker?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Joker was
did a lot.
actually awesome. I only needed to see it once, but it was amazing.
I
I
did a
will
lot.
see it.
That was good
I
stuff.
don't know about Tina Turner's limo
Mm,
driver. I just made that up to help
amazing.
her. Here's something. Your first gig acting was on Sesame Street. Between chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and coffee, which one of those is not like the other, and which one doesn't belong?
Coffee?
Okay. I mean, I would have said strawberry. It was the only berry, but if you don't like coffee,
I don't like
that's fine.
coffee. That's what it is.
Oh, you don't.
Oh yeah, I
That's
don't
why her
do
Maybe that's
skin
coffee.
it.
is
It
so
makes me too
gorgeous.
crazy.
Really?
But
That's why
What
this
do
is
you?
actually,
my third
my
cup
first
today.
gig was in a Nick News special playing a freed slave for Black History Month. I watched my friend on Sesame Street, and that's when
Oh,
I decided I wanted to be an actor. So my friend was on Sesame Street, but I was not on Sesame
Oh,
Street.
really?
okay. I'm glad you're clearing this up for everybody.
Oh
That's
my
why we're
God.
here, to get all the real facts straight.
Get the
So,
facts.
what do you drink something before a show? I mean, you don't do coffee to get psyched up. Do you like an energy drink? Too much. No
So
Red
it's
Bull,
water and then sometimes a protein shake. That's it.
water, because
Wow. You could drink a
But
protein shake, but it doesn't have dairy in it. Because how
no,
could you sing with,
no,
I
like
cannot have
whey
dairy before
protein
I
is
sing.
entirely too rough for
No.
the digestive system. It's bananas.
Oh, whey
Plant
protein.
protein
No, no, you,
only.
you okay. But what do you put in the
No,
shake? Like
I buy
what do
it
you put in
from the
it?
store.
Or do you
I
have
don't,
you buy it?
I don't make
Y- Okay. You know what I do? I get this, it's called Cyclone
no.
cider. Have you ever had Cyclone cider? Okay. So if you go on Amazon, God, if I had an extra bottle, I'd bring it to you. Go on Amazon and go to
All right.
Cyclone cider. I'll send you the link. It it clears all the
Whoa,
stuff
great.
before you
I'll try
sing.
it.
It's amazing.
Try it.
Yeah, it's great.
oh yeah,
Next
this is
question,
it.
Ad.
Before Tina, you played Nala in The Lion King on Broadway. What are your thoughts and feelings about the British monarchy? Do we need a king? Do you like the tradition, or is it just outdated?
Ah, well, we do love the jewels and the crown and the things. Howsoever, it's outdated.
Okay.
But we do like the jewels. Can we keep the jewels?
Yeah, I mean, just for show. It's more like a show. It's more almost like a play in itself. That
Yes,
it's
can we
just like an
keep the
ongoing.
seagull? You
It,
know,
the whole
because
British
how
monarchy is
else
like
will we
a
have
show.
all of those beautiful Shakespeare histories? You
It's
know,
like Bridgerton. It's Bridgerton that just keeps on going
you
in
know what
real
I'm
life.
saying? Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
but
You have to keep the figurehead. The figurehead.
yeah, exactly. So
Have you been to London? Have you seen the real jewels in
Yeah.
London? Because we went a few years ago.
Oh,
Was that
incredible.
amazing? Was that
Up close,
incredible?
it's
Incredible.
bananas. It really is.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I know. I know. Insane. I know. That was
no, that's
great.
it.
Any other
I'm at
questions,
five. It's
Adam?
five. That was my max. That's all I'm allowed to do. That's all she pays me for.
Okay.
But
Well,
no, it was great to meet you. I hope to. Yeah,
bye,
bye.
Adam. Bye. Okay. Goodbye, Adam. Okay. See you later, Adam. Okay. So let me ask you, if you could play any role, because I mean, you can't, it's hard to top Tina, but what would the role be that you would want to play more than, because I want everyone to hear this. Any casting director, anybody's out there that, what role would you want to play? The
Now,
ultimate.
are we talking about musical theater or TV film?
I don't care anything that would like really like, you know, could be anything. It could be a TV show, it could be a movie, it could be a musical. Which character would you want to play?
There's so many, but a few would be I want. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm a huge fan of Grey's Anatomy, so I want to be on Grey's Anatomy.
Oh my God.
Watch it from the very beginning,
All right. Well,
okay?
I'm calling my friend James Pickens, who plays Dr. Weber, and I need you need to meet him.
Oh yes, I did meet him.
Oh,
I
you met
did.
him? He's a
Yes,
great guy.
I was friends with his daughter Gavin in New York when we were in New York together. Um, yes, and he's wonderful. So yeah, that's one. I would also love to be Millie in Thoroughly Modern Millie. I'm obsessed with that.
I could see you playing that role in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
I'm obsessed with that one.
So you
That's a
like
good
all
one.
the you like the shows from way back when.
I do. I'm a
So you're an
classic.
old soul. You're like an old soul.
I am. I'm a very old soul, actually.
I could totally see you doing all these roles like 42nd Street and
Yeah, I'm a standard Broadway girl.
yeah, and I
I'm
would love to see
memorizing
you
my lines. I love it. I
and it
can't
would
get
be
enough.
yeah, and it would be interesting to see you playing going from like a Tina Turner with like very edgy, like the rough, going rough to more like, dames it's, guys and dolls or
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
All right,
Um,
well,
and you brought it up. I'm already a huge fan of Abbott Elementary. Their comedy is so lovely, so lovely. So I would love to be on that as well.
Man, I'll tell you,
I'm a comedy girl.
I know that. Well, let's just say this: the show's going to be on for a long time. We know that it's doing so well,
It is.
and
It's such a smart show. It's so smart.
such a smart show. I'm actually my next guest coming on is going to be Lisa Ann Walter from the she's Lisa Ann. Lisa Ann. So she's going to be on my podcast. We've known each other, we go way back, but I see you totally on that show. I totally can envision you on that show, and I think I'm going to rub my moonstone.
Oh, I would love that. I need all of the powers combined.
You would be perfect as maybe like I, they need to bring a new teacher on the show. Maybe next season or two totally.
Yeah,
Well,
like could you imagine like
I could totally
like
imagine.
a teacher giving model? That's very interesting.
Oh, yes.
That
Yeah.
would be interesting.
Totally interesting. Was your mother and father, were they listening to Tina Turner growing up when you were a little girl? Did you hear her like when you did
Oh
you
yeah,
you heard her in the house? A lot of people
of
they played
course,
her
of
music.
course. My mom knew more than I thought that I even knew she knew. My aunt is a huge fan, so she was so excited to see me
My,
in Detroit. Um, Yeah, so
okay.
like it was like a sneak attack. Like my parents were huge fans, but didn't ever talk about it a lot. And they were like, but then when I got it, they were like, oh yeah, this song, and oh yeah, oh are y'all singing this song? Because I want to hear this song. And I'm like, y'all know her? Like, yeah, we know everything about Tina. What you mean?
Well, Proud Mary is my karaoke song.
It's a classic.
It's
You can't go
it's
wrong.
it's it's you can just, especially when everyone's drunk
Go
and
wrong.
when everyone's sitting in the audience and they like, that's even better when they're like all like drinking and I can sing and I could just let go. And
Well,
I
check
just
it out. I was actually during the pandemic, Broadway wasn't open,
Mhm.
but the weddings opened before Broadway did. So, and everyone, was behind. So we had lots of wedding gigs.
Of course.
Guess what I was singing over and over again? None other than Proud
Proud
Mary.
Mary, baby. You left
So
a
like, and this was
child
this
in.
was about a year before I got the part, and I'm singing Proud Mary all over New York City, all over the tri-state area, in fact,
Are you
including.
serious? Are you serious? Really? And
Oh
and
yes,
and you just went like did the whole thing with like the dancing and the whole thing?
no, we didn't do the dancing. We didn't do the dancing. We did some dancing, but we had the bandstand and
Right.
we had
So you did
we
the
had
you
a
did
whole band set up here. You know what I mean?
I did the wedding
We didn't
circuit
have the
too.
room. We didn't have the space.
Oh my God. I remember that. I remember doing all those weddings and bar mitzvah. Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Yeah. You
good
gotta
money.
start, you gotta start somewhere, right?
It's good money. It's good floating money. It's good like side
Oh,
hustle.
of course it is. Of course it is.
And it
I
was shut down from the pandemic. There was
you
no work.
you do what you gotta you just gotta, you do what you gotta do. How are people gonna find you? If people want to find you, how do they find you? Like, do you have an Instagram account?
Yes. You can follow me on Instagram at Zurinspired, Zurinspired. Also, Zurinspired.com. And please look out for my ebook of stories that I've learned and lessons I've learned on Broadway. Stay booked, how to keep yourself indispensable in a dispensable business.
Ooh. Oh my God. That is gonna get you a lot of followers, honey. You're gonna get a lot more followers than I have,
I
that's for
am
sure.
goofy. I am goofy. Like, just
I
let
love it. Oh, we're gonna put your Instagram, we're gonna put your Facebook, we're gonna put it all on my site so people can find you. And I'm just letting everyone know this girl she has the it thing. Like when Simon Cowell used to say to people, I remember on American Idol, he used to go, "You have that it thing, baby. You have
Wow.
you have that it thing, Zurin."
Thank you, Lisa.
And thank you for being on my podcast.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having
This
me.
was such a blast. Oh my
I
God.
knew it would be. That's why I was like, I was like, no, this one's gonna be fun. I'm doing this.
I want to thank my guest, Zurin Villanueva, for coming on today. And I want to let everybody know that you can see her in Tina the Musical at the Pantages Theater through July 9th, and go see her in Costa Mesa. She'll be in San Diego, San Francisco, and San Jose, so don't miss it. I also want to thank my producers, Adam Tuzinski, Melissa Leonard, my writer, Adam Labarkin, and my composer, Jeff Urban. And to all of you, I want to thank you for leaning in with me today. And until next time, leaning out.
Lean in, Lisa, put her to the test. Lean in, Lisa, so get it off your chest. It's more than just a trend, 'cause everyone's her friend. So lean in with Lisa, spend your time with Lisa. Lisa's got something to say. So reach out to Lisa every day.